large surface area are kept parallel to each other, and total charge present on them is given. So this is one plate which is having an infinite area. It means area of these plates is greater. See, they are appearing like rods here. They are not rods, they are plates. But plates, if you look from this side, then appears to be rods only, no? So these are two plates with a charge distribution of plus 2q, and here it is plus q. Then if we are placing them side by side, separated by a small distance, then what is the charge distribution on surface of the plates? Clear, Nama? So surface means totally how many surfaces are there here? Can you see? Totally how many surfaces are present here? Come on, 4 surfaces are present, no? First surface, second surface, third surface, and fourth surfaces. So on these 4 surfaces, what will be the distribution of charge that we are supposed to calculate? Okay, so let us see how we can write. So first of all, there are 2 rules which you must remember them for solving this type of problems when they are separated by a small distance, and about the distribution of charge. Clear, ma? So write down 2 conditions which you must remember. So conditions. First one is that the surfaces which are facing each other, okay, ma, should have equal and opposite charge. Charges. Okay, ma? So this point is understandable, no? This point is understandable. For example, here if I have plus q amount of charge, then the surface which is exactly opposite to this one, this plate should have equal amount of charge, but it should have a negative charge. So this is the first point which we should remember. Are you able to understand? Write down the second point. Second point is that the charge present on extreme ends or extreme surfaces should be q1 plus q2 plus dash 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 up to q1 divided by 2. That's all. Clear, ma? So the charges which are present on extreme surfaces. What is meant by extreme surfaces? So if this is surface number 1, surface number 2, surface number 3, and surface number 4. Are you able to understand, ma? So 2 and 3, they are oppositely faced surfaces. Are you able to understand, ma? Similarly, 1, 4, they are extreme surfaces. Extreme surfaces means, so this side is present on the extreme end of this combination. This fourth surface is also present on extreme end of the combination. So these are the 2 rules which you must remember. So based on these 2 rules, now can you say what is the distribution of charges present on these surfaces? Can you say, anybody? So with respect to this distribution, now can you say what is the distribution of charges on these surfaces? Okay, ma? So what is meant by this q1 plus q2 plus q3 up to qn? This is the total amount of charge present on each plate. Clear, by? Divided by 2. So that amount of charge should be present on extreme ends. That is on 1 and 4. That amount of charge should be present. Okay. Now can you say, how can I do this calculation? Any idea, ma? So very simple. So first of all, let us calculate the second statement which we have written. So charge present on this one is 2q and q, no? So therefore, charge on extreme ends. How much it will be? It will be equal to 2q plus q divided by 2. That's all, no? So Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3, total charges divided by 2, no? Here I have only 2 plates. So 2Q plus Q divided by 2. So 2Q plus Q divided by 2 is how much? It is a 3Q divided by 2. That's all, no? 3Q divided by 2. So therefore, now let us see how I can distribute the charges. Completed up to here. Did you make a note of this? 2 points. I am going to rub them. So now let us see. So let us take these 2 plates. So this is our first plate. This is our second plate. Okay, ma? So what is the charge which is present on extreme ends? First here it should be 3Q divided by 2, and here also it should be 3Q divided by 2. So this is the first arrangement of charges. Clear, ma? Okay. Now what is the total charge present which is present on first plate? Total charge present on first plate is 2Q. So if total charge is a 2Q and on one surface if it is a 3Q divided by 2, now can you say what is the charge which will be present on the second surface? Can you say? Total charge on the plate should be 2Q. On this side charge should be 3Q divided by 2. Then what will be the charge present on this side? How much? Very easy to calculate, no? So this is second surface, no? So charge on second surface. Charge on second surface is how much? Total charge is 2Q. Charge present on one side is 3Q divided by 2. So 4Q divided by 2. Sorry, 4Q minus 3Q divided by 2. So Q by 2 amount of charge should be present on second surface. That's all. So this is a Q by 2 amount of charge. Clear, ma? So here if Q by 2 amount of charge is present, can you say what will be charge present here on third surface? If on second surface a charge present is Q by 2, on third surface what will be the charge? Come on. What was the first statement we have written? What was the first statement we? Minus Q by 2. Minus Q by 2. Clear, ma? First statement which we have written is the surfaces which are facing each other. So they should have equal and opposite amount of charge. That's what we have written, no, ma? So what is the charge on second surface? Q by 2. So charge present on third surface should be minus Q by 2. So here charge is minus Q divided by 2. That's all, no, ma? Now you check the charges which are present on both of them. See if they are equal or not. So total charge present on first surface is first plate is how much, ma? 2Q. So add both of them. 3Q by 2 plus Q by 2. We are adding here. So 3Q by 2 plus Q by 2. How much? 2Q. Satisfied, no? Satisfied. First one is satisfied. Now you see second one. Second one is add both of them. So 3Q by 2 minus Q by 2. So how much? 2Q by 2. 2Q by 2 is Q. So this is also satisfied, no? Charge present on second plate is also satisfied. So these are the two conditions based on which we can solve the problems, and this distribution is based upon the law of conservation of charge. Clear, ma? So this charge distribution is based on which logic? Law of conservation of charge. What is meant by law of conservation of charge? Total charge always remains constant. Total charge always remains constant. Clear? Come on, make a note of this one. Now let us see this question. So, for example, these are 3 plates. So, which are charged with the charges of, let for example plus 2Q, this is minus Q, and let the charge on this one be 0. Okay. So if these plates are kept side by side, then we are supposed to calculate what is the charge distribution of these plates. So already we have discussed, Nama. So what is the charge which is present on extreme ends of these plates? So that can be calculated by adding all the charges and dividing by 2. So plus 2Q minus Q plus 0 divided by 2. So plus 2Q minus Q is how much? Plus Q. So plus Q divided by 2 will be the charge which will be present on extreme ends. Extreme ends means what? So here a charge will be Q by 2, and here charge also will be plus Q divided by 2. Okay. So here the total charge present on first plate is plus 2Q. So out of this one, q by 2 is present on this side, left side. So remaining charge will be present on other side of this plate. So what is the remaining charge? So we can calculate. So 2q minus q by 2 is equals to how much? So it is 3q divided by 2. So plus 3q divided by 2 charge will be present on the right side of this plate. So here if a charge is plus 3q by 2, then definitely the charges which are present on the opposite faces, they must be equal and opposite. So here if a charge is plus 3q by 2, here a charge will be minus 3q divided by 2. Clear? So therefore, here I have minus q amount of charge, here I have plus 3q by 2 amount of charge. So here let the charge be x. So if I add this charge and this charge, it should be equal to minus q, because that is the total amount of charge which is present on second plate. So therefore what I can write, so minus 3q divided by 2 plus x. Total it should be equal to minus q. That's all, Nama. So therefore what is x value? X value is equals to minus q plus 3q divided by 2. So this is how much? X value is equals to minus q plus 3q. So 2q, total how much? 2q, q by 2 amount of charge. So x value is equals to q by 2. So here charge will be q by 2. So here if charge is q by 2, here charge will be minus q by 2. Clear? So it is satisfied, no? So even with this, without this calculation also we can say the answer. How? So here if it is plus q by 2, total charge is 0. So here charge should be definitely minus q by 2. Plus q by 2 minus q by 2, total charge present on this last plate is 0. So here if it is minus q by 2, here a charge will be plus q by 2. That's all. In this method also we can say the distribution of charges. Okay.